Hi guys, it's Rike here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rike and I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today we have another HALARA review. I've, reviewed them twice before. I have reviewed their popular active dresses and I've also reviewed some of their shorts for short season, and I'll just link those videos up here for you so you can check them out in case you're interested in that. And of course, most of you might know HALARA because of their active dresses and maybe also their active skirts and kind of like most of their cute and colorful clothes. I also got this card with my order here. And by the way, they did send me the stuff and asked me to make a video. So, I got the stuff sent to me, but I will still be honest about my opinions on the pieces, of course. And they also did send me some stuff where I was like a little like, am I actually gonna like this or not? It's like, so, we'll go through those too. But yeah, so this is the card I got with my order as well. HALARA, let's or play it my way. And then they're also saying you're one of a kind, and that's what makes you special. No one can take that away from you. And take a moment to take it easy and just do you. So I think HALARA is kind of like means to take it easy, and I mean it's a good message, right? So this is on the back here of the card, and you can see they also promote like all kinds of body types and colors and playfulness. But today I'll be talking about two different fabrics that they have, two popular fabrics. We will talk about their Cloudful fabric, and we will talk about their Patitoff or Pat It Off fabric. And I do have like a lot of pieces in both of the fabrics. So their Pat It Off or Patitoff fabric is like very sleek and it's pet hair resistant. So apparently they've like tested that with people from like the Dodo like Instagram and like YouTube, whatever. So they've tested that with them, and apparently it's pet hair resistant and pet lover approved, basically. So, and they also say that, one moment you're playing with your pets at home and then the next you're rushing out the door to run some errands, and then you look down to see you forgot to lint roll before you left. Who doesn't know that, right? The brush fabrics usually do that. I don't really have pets myself, but I've definitely, like when I visited someone's house with cats, I've seen, pet hair on my leggings. And I do like the lint rolls for sure for that kind of stuff. And then the Patitoff fabric is basically makes it like super easy for the pet hair to not stick, and you can just pat it off if it actually does stick. But yeah, apparently it's so sleek and like that it's like not basically getting stuck. So that's their Pat It Off fabric, Patitoff fabric. And it also has like 4-way stretch, and it's breathable, and basically just like more of a sleek, performance-y type of material. But I will go through that whenever I talk about the individual pieces. And then the Cloudful fabric is a little bit different. It's brushed, it's soft, and it basically gives you the feeling of just being in a cloud. And they say it's still sweat wicking, and also it's very, very stretchy, very comfortable to wear. And again, very, very breathable. And also, interestingly enough, both of these fabrics have the same composition in terms of, I think it's a polyester or nylon spandex blend. But yeah, it's the same composition, so it's just like the finish that's different. But yeah, so we have the Cloudful fabric, which is very, very, very cloudful, very, very soft and stretchy, and is more of a brush material. And we have the Patitoff, whatever fabric, that is good for people that do have pets, that hair a lot, basically, that lose a lot of hair and fur. And yeah, I will be going through tops and bottoms individually. So first the tops, then the bottoms. So we'll be kind of switching from fabric to fabric a little bit, but I'll be talking about the individual fabrics, how they feel anyway, when I talk about every piece. And we will start with a Cloudful piece. We have the Cloudful crossover hem cutout cropped sports top. I got this in the color black. I usually do like a lot of colors, and you'll be seeing a lot of colors definitely today. It's just like sometimes it's good to have like a basic color to match with all the other colors. I love colors a lot, okay? So yeah, this one is made from the Cloudful material. This one is actually not as brushed as I expected, but it's still very, very soft. I'm not sure if it's easy to see because it's black, but yeah, it's still very soft. It's still kind of sleek as well, so more of a sleek, soft fabric. It's very, very stretchy, as you can see here. And this top is really just a top. It's not like, it doesn't have a built-in sports bra or anything, so I would definitely recommend to wear a sports bra underneath for that support. It's also only single lined. So yeah, but it definitely feels like it's gonna be very, very sweat wicking. Like if you work out in this, like you're not gonna really see sweat too much, and if like you just sweat and there's sweat stains, I mean with black it's hard to see anyway. But if there were sweat stains in a lighter color, because they also do have this in more colors, then I think it would also dry off very quickly. And what is fun about this one is it has this like cutout, like crisscross situation. Really hard to show you when I don't have it on. But like it's a cute detail. So you have like basically in the back it just looks like you have a kind of like a thing tied around your waist, but in the front it's kind of more, how can I show you this? Maybe this way. It's kind of a little bit more crisscrossy, if you can see it. So it's actually quite cute. I like it. We have a round neck here. We have short sleeves. They still cover up your armpit for sure. So if you're a little bit like concerned about your armpit area, then this kind of covers it up. And if you sweat a lot here, I sometimes do sweat a lot here, then it's actually nice to wear something that kind of stops the sweat from dripping down the arm. So yeah. But yeah, it definitely feels very lightweight, not as brushed as I would have expected from like the Cloudful description. But yeah, like I said, very stretchy, very soft, very sleek, and lightweight. Also feels kind of cool to the touch. So let's just see it on. Alright, here we have this black short sleeve top. Yeah, a lot of more color options available. I just picked the black to match with like whatever else I got, you know. And this one, I think it would be probably better to wear a sports bra underneath because it's really just like a t-shirt. So that's what I'm doing. And then also it's a little bit shorter in the back than it is in the front. So just make sure like if you don't want your sports bra poking out, you wear like a shorter one and not like a more long line one. But yeah, otherwise I think it's super cute. You just have to kind of figure out how to get this over your head so it makes the, you know, the straps go like this, but it's also not that hard really. We do have like just a round neck here at the top. It's nice and stretchy, so like I'm not feeling restricted or anything, even though the sleeves are like more of a tighter fit. And lengthwise also, you know, it's a crop top, but yeah, it's cute. You have the strap going around you in the back here as well, and then just like a full coverage back basically, except for like what I said here, that this is a little bit shorter than the top is in the front. And yeah, the material is like nice and soft. It's a little bit more sleek, but still also has this like slight cottony feel to it. So it's not like as sleek as these pants are, for example. So there's definitely like a slight difference in fabric. At least it feels slightly different. And yeah, like I said, more of a crop top that you can wear or should probably wear a sports bra underneath still to also get the support, because this itself won't give you like a ton of support. But that's also fine, you know, it's not advertised as a sports bra or something, I think, at least. And yeah, you can just wear something underneath and just be cute still, because I mean, I think I like this design. I've definitely seen similar things before. I have like a long sleeve top from a different brand that is a little bit like this, but I think it's like super cute and just looks a little bit different. Also, just like the crosswaist leggings, when you wear it like this, it kind of gives you the, like, it's, you know, just shapes a diamond here basically. But like even if you were to wear like a straight pair of leggings with this, like it would still give you a little bit more waist accentuation than just a normal top would. So for sure, it's also cute because of that. And yeah, just nice and simple. You can pair it with a lot of stuff. Also could definitely wear this for lifestyle, not just for like a workout. But yeah, I think the fabric would also be nice and sweat wicking if you do decide to wear it for a workout and you know, armpit sweat is happening. So yeah. Alright, next top that we have is made out of this like more pet hair resistant material that they call the Patitoff. So this is the Patitoff pet hair resistant workout cropped cami. So this is a cropped tank with a built-in shelf bra. So you do have like removable cup pads in here. You do have support, and fabric wise this feels a little bit more sleek than the top we just saw. So very, very soft, but also very, very sleek. Like it's really sleek. We do have like thin spaghetti straps here. They're not adjustable, but like they're quite elastic, so they kind of move a little bit with you. We do have like a normal scoop neck situation here, and then in the back it's also just like, you know, very normal. It's like a basic cut. And I would say that's like, it's more of a long line sports bra length, so not like super long in terms of crop tops, but you know, a decent length, so it gives you a decent amount of coverage. And here we do have the built-in shelf bra, so you have the elastic underneath here to kind of hold you in, and then we have the removable cup pads in here in this mesh bra layer basically. So like the normal thing you expect from like a built-in sports bra. And of course, like looking at this, it's probably not like going to be like the greatest support, but it's going to be nice for most things you're going to do. It's just probably not like a HIIT workout, like jumping, a super intense cardio session bra. Even though I think like this material like feels so sleek, and I think again it's like very cool to the touch, so I think it could be really good at being sweat wicking. But yeah, I would like support wise, I don't think this is going to be the highest support that you can get here. We also don't have a logo on this, but I don't think HALARA has logos on most things actually. We also do have a seam between like where the cup pads go, so they're not gonna like just mix and match, like just like wander over to the other side, as sometimes happens if you don't have that seam there in the middle. But yeah, otherwise like a very simple one. This is the Desert Rose color, by the way. I'm usually not a pink person, but I kind of wanted to try this one, and I think it's very cute. I also might have a matching set in this, but you'll see that later. And yeah, I'm just like, it's just so soft. Also, can I just say my nail polish kind of matches again? I always do that apparently. But yeah, let's see it on. All right, I feel like a strawberry now. Let's talk about this top. And yes, these are matching colors. They're the same color and the same fabric. So, but yeah, the top has this sleek fabric again. I feel like it feels a little bit softer than what it was on the flare leggings. And we do have like the nice like scoop neckline here, thin spaghetti straps. They're not adjustable, but they fit quite nicely, and they're elastic as well. And then in the back you have a little bit more of an open back, and it fits quite nicely. It's not too tight or anything. And we do have the removable cup pads in the shelf bra with the elastic underneath here. So the removable cup pads are just white, so it's like super intense. So yeah, and like of course it's not like the highest support because it has the spaghetti straps and the shelf bra, but it's like a light to medium support, and I think that's, you know, all you need for some things at least. But yeah, probably not the HIIT workout top you're looking for. I do have a little bit of extra space on the side, so I think if you're in between sizes, you could size down with this one because it is quite stretchy. There's quite, you know, a lot of space left, and I get a good amount of coverage up here, and I imagine like you would get a little bit more cleavage with like a bigger cup size. So yeah, but I think it's a cute one. Again, a top you can wear for lifestyle or for like workouts. So you could for sure pair this with jeans or like some jean shorts or something and look cute. I do like this color. I'm not usually a pink person, but I felt like I should try some, and I do like this one for sure. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, not much else to say. It's a simple cut. I don't think the straps are going to cut in too much, especially because they're not going across your traps. They're just on your shoulder. And they do also feel nice and soft. So also made from the soft fabric that we have here. So yeah, no complaints. All right, top number 3. We're jumping back and forth between the Cloudful and the Patitoff. This is Cloudful fabric again. And this is the In My Fields Cloudful Air Square Neck Crisscross Cropped Yoga Tank Top. This, by the way, is also, I can't really decide what this color is, if it's like more brownish or more pinkish, or more orangey. This is the color Flamingo. I kind of imagine flamingos to be a little bit more bright than this. But, you know, I still like the color. It's different for sure. And then this fabric is definitely a little bit more brushed. So you can kind of see that here. It's definitely not sleek in a way. It's like really more brushed and very, very soft still. It has a slightly more cotton feel to it than the other 2 items we've seen so far. So a bit more like, it feels a little bit less sweat wicking, if that makes sense. But yeah, you saw it's brushed. We have the square neckline here. It's kind of square, or is it scooped? I don't know. But like, you know, you have that neckline here. We have thicker straps than at the top, with the top we saw before. And again, they're not adjustable, but they're kind of elastic, so they would still adjust to you a little bit. And then of course the highlight of the whole thing is the back here with the crisscross straps. So you have a little bit of an open moment here where the straps cross in the back, and then you have this whole situation here. And these straps are also a bit elastic, so you get a little bit of, you know, elasticity in the back there, a little bit of like stretchiness. Of course the fabric itself is also very stretchy. And with this one is definitely a little bit longer than the other two tops we've looked at today so far. So yeah, definitely more of a longer crop top, and definitely not a long line sports bra, but more of a crop top for sure. And we also, again, in this one do have removable cup pads and this built-in shelf bra if it wants to. Okay, it's, of course it's only in the front. So like with the other one we had this whole thing all the way around, but with this one it's just in the front because the back has the crisscross straps. But again, same thing here, we have this mesh pocket basically for the removable cup pads. You do have this elastic underneath to kind of hold you in a little bit more, and then it's just like in the front part, so the back is not double. Let me see, there we go. So yeah, the back is not double or anything, double lined or anything, like it doesn't have another layer with the shelf bra. It's just like what it is because of the openness with the strappy back here and the holes there, so it doesn't work any other way. But yeah, I think the fabric is gonna be like super nice and like hugging and like comfy to wear because it's so nice and soft and brushed. So let's see it on. Alright, here we have this long line sports bra crop top thing. The cup pads are a little bit like thick, which I personally don't mind too much sometimes, but like they definitely are a little bit thicker. But you know, you can take them out and you can just like put something else in there. It's a little bit more cleavage showing now than with the other top we saw so far, or the other tops. The straps are a little bit thicker though. So we have like the thick straps here, and they're a little bit elastic in the back as well. It's nice and long lined, and again we have the built-in shelf bra with the removable cup pads here. And yeah, but I think it's quite long. So like this is a high-waisted pair of shorts, and like there's not a lot of skin left to show. And I mean most of it is because this is a cross waist as well. So yeah, but it's nicely covering. And then of course the back is the highlight of this one, when we have the crisscross straps, and then you have like this whole like strappy back situation that goes all the way down, and still like a little bit of like open back as well. And I find it quite comfortable. Like the fabric is a little bit more cottony, so like not super sweat wicking. I'm pretty sure you're gonna see like the boob sweat if you like work out hard. But otherwise, I mean, I think it's like cute. And again, like this is also another great one for like lifestyle as well. Support wise, I get like a light to medium support from this. But like for sure, like there's a little bit more, a little bit less coverage basically here, which of course also contributes to a little bit less support. But I think it's super cute. I'm not gonna fall out or anything, so that's okay. I would say if you're in between sizes, you could size down because there's definitely a little bit of space. And then there's a little bit more like space here as well with the straps because they're also a little bit elastic. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about this not fitting if you size down if you're in between sizes anyway. But yeah, I think it just I like the neckline actually. Like I like how it makes my smaller chest look. And I wasn't 100% sure about this color, but I actually do like it a lot. It's also a bit more like, I can't really tell. It's more of a burnt orange or something. Not really pink, but also not really orange, but like kind of a mixture. So it's more of a neutral color maybe as well. I don't know. You can help me with that. But yeah, I do like this color. I thought I'd try something different. And yeah, but like I said, material is a little bit more cottony. It's not like the sleek performance material we've seen on most pieces so far, but it's also not that brushed material we saw on the blue leggings. So for sure, it's a little bit more just like this cottony feel, but with some stretch as well. And yeah, I think it's cute. All right, we are on the last top, and again, this is more this Patitoff fabric situation, and this is called the Patitoff Flow double straps, because we have double straps, you know. Backless twisted workout cropped tank top. I got this in the color white because white is always a little bit harder to do with cup pads and built-in shelf bras and stuff, because it's a little bit more see-through, and I wanted to see how that works, and B, also because white works with everything. So just the same as black, you know. I went all out with 2 colors, and then I wanted to get a black and white so I could mix and match it with everything. This one, they say, is still like made in this padded off fabric, but the thing is also with the ribbed fabric, as you can see here, I think it's a little bit harder to keep pet hair off or like any type of like, you know, stuff. So I don't have any pets to try this on, but I would assume it's because it still feels like cool to the touch and like soft and stuff, but it doesn't feel as sleek as the pink top, for example, did. So yeah, I don't know how well that will work, but you know, you can take the risk. I think it's cute. I like ribbed fabrics in general because they're usually very nice and stretchy. So, you know, we have a little bit of stretch here. Yeah, as I already mentioned, we do have double straps, so they're still very thin, but they're double. Again, not adjustable, but they're also elastic a little bit, but not as much as the other ones we saw so far. More for like scoop neckline here. And then the back is the highlight, of course, just like with the other top that we just saw in the flamingo color, but we have this twisty situation here. And I think it's super cute, but also, you know, there's a little bit of stretch, so I think it should be okay. The straps here in the front start at the same point, but in the back they do end at different points. I don't know why, but it's just what it does. And then, as I already mentioned, we do have the built-in shelf bra here again. And same as with the top in the flamingo color, we only have it in the front because the back is kind of open, and with that twisty thing, you know, there's no space. But yeah, removable cup pads. This time they're skin colored or nude colored, not white. I think the other ones we've seen so far were only white. And we have this elastic underneath again. So I'm curious to see if the white color of the, of the nude color of the removable cup pads is going to be better with the white fabric. Because yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit more sheer. But we will see when I have that on. Otherwise, I think it's super cute. It's very simple, and then you have like this cute twisty back. That's of course also not like a new thing or anything, but yeah, I like that there's this ribbed fabric and it still feels cool to the touch and soft. So let's see it on. Alright, here we have this white ribbed top. And of course, since it's white, you can kind of see where the you know, built-in shelf bra is. And interestingly enough, now these removable cup pads are more of a like skin colored instead of white, and I feel like you can kind of see that too, so maybe they should have stuck with the white, I'm not sure. But yeah, maybe I'll put some different ones in there to kind of like, I don't mind that you can see where the shelf bra starts because that's just normal, but like if you see the cup pads like this, obviously that's a little so yeah, maybe might put some other ones in there and see how that looks. But of course, there's also always the risk with white. And I mean, this is like this ribbed material. So it's a little bit more like, not like solid, but a little bit more like see-through anyway. So yeah, but I mean, I do like the design of this. The design of this top itself. Like you have like more of a, I mean, it's not really it's kind of a square neckline, so let's just stick with that. We have the double straps here, and then in the back you have this cute twisty thing. I will say it's not as stretchy as some other tops I've tried today, so for sure if you're in between, do size up with this one. I can also feel the tightness in the straps because they're not elastic at all. So yeah, for sure it's a little bit tighter. There's also not too much stretch in the back here. Just keep that in mind, and yeah, this one would definitely, I would size up if I was in between. It's about still okay, and I'm usually on the smaller side of a small for my tops. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And of course, there's also other colors. If you like don't like the thing with the white where you can kind of see it through, you can just pick a different color basically and just go for that. Because I think the design itself is super cute. Like with a nice open back with a twist. Of course, it's also not new, but like, you know, it's cute for sure, and it would be like a nice thing to just wear with like a pair of jeans as well. Again, all the tops we saw today were like kind of more like lifestyle tops, but also workout tops. So, you know, I always like when you can just style them in different ways. Support-wise, I would say this is like a light to medium support. Like I said, the straps, I can't really, like, I don't know, they're quite tight, so I don't really want to wear them exactly on my shoulder. I like to just pull them a little bit off the side, because like this way there's not too much pull on the straps basically. And then of course you get a little bit less support, but I could still work out in this, so it's not a problem. And yeah, I think it's cute. Maybe in white it's a little bit more difficult with see-throughness. So yeah, just keep that in mind, but it's definitely a cute top. All right, guys, let's get into the bottoms, and I will start with the ones that I was like, you know, very like concerned about, because I was like, I'm not gonna like that. And then I tried them on, I was like, huh, you know what? Maybe I do. So these are flare leggings. I never thought I'd wear flares again, you know. This is the beautiful rhododendron color, and this is the In My Fields Cloudful Air High-Waisted Crossover Full Length Flare Leggings. So they're full length. I mean, flare leggings kind of have to be, if you ask me. I don't want them to be a 7/8 length and just like awkwardly hang at my ankle. So it's good. I do like a cross waist as well. So we do have a lot of cross waist today. I didn't say that yet, but there's a lot of cross waist. And then yeah, I just picked some fun colors, and as you can see, these are flares. Yeah. And when I was like, you know what, I tried these on as the first thing because I was so curious to see. And actually, I think it's fun. I'm honestly not sure like if I would wear them like to a workout, because I feel like it would be a little bit in the way for some things. But you know, who knows? I guess I have to try. But yeah, look at these. I will also say, so I got all the bottoms in a medium, and sometimes I think I could have sized down to a small. I'm usually in between small and a medium, and I decided to go with the larger size, so with the medium. And I feel like with these, for example, I could have sized down. Same with like some of the upcoming ones, but I'll mention that. So yeah, we have a cross waist here. We have no top seam, but we do have a front seam on these, which I personally don't mind too much. And then in the back, we do have ever so slightly curved glute seams there. And this fabric feels very, very sleek, if you ask me. It feels very sleek. It's very, very stretchy, but definitely feels very, very different than the flamingo colored top that we saw, for example. So this is like, it's just very, very sleek, feels very cool to the touch. And yeah, so I don't know what else to say about these. They don't have pockets or anything, but yeah, they do have the cross waist and they do have the flare, and that's already a lot of things going on, if you ask me. And maybe we should just see them on. Keep in mind that when I wear these, like, it's harder for you to see the flare at the bottom. So I think at some point I'll just insert a picture so you can see. But yeah, let's see these on. Alright, here are the flare leggings, and I do like them more than I expected to. Here's the flare. There we go. And I will say they're a little bit, so I feel like with flare leggings always, they kind of need to be touching the ground a little bit, and they're like this much too short maybe for me. But I still think like it's actually a cute look. I don't mind it. And I didn't dare to try it. I know that Buff Bunny collection also recently came out with like their foxy flare leggings or something, and I was like, no, I don't need this. But now that I'm wearing these, I'm like, huh, interesting. And these ones also do have a cross waist, so that's quite flattering. And they're this like pet hair resistant, like super sleek material. And because they're so sleek, they're definitely like that pet hair resistant, you know, fabric. They do have a front seam here. I don't find it too invasive or anything. We also have no top seam, so really just like the cross waist here. It's quite high-waisted as well, but not too high, so like when I fold over, it's not gonna fold over. And yeah, in the back it's also high enough. We do have a little bit of a V glute detailing here, and the seams do sit high enough to be flattering. And we do have a seam going all the way down your leg here. I will say that I think I could have sized down to a small for these. So if you can see there's like a ton of space. So for these ones, for sure, if you're in between, do go with a smaller size. I should have done that as well, but it's better, you know, for them to be too big than too tight. So, but yeah, for sure, I could have gone with the small on this one here. We have no pockets or anything, but like I said, just the seam here, and yeah, then just the flare part of the leggings. I'll probably just insert a picture as well so you can see how they look on as a full, like, you know, body picture thing. So just so you can see that, because you can't see the flares from here. But like basically what happens is that from your knee is where it starts. Oops, I'm just gonna lean against the wall here. From your knee, it starts flaring out. And it's not like an intense flare, but it's definitely there. And it's kind of, it's fun, you know. I liked flare pants back when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13. And I would love to wear them, but then I became more of a skinny pants, skinny jeans person. And I haven't really moved away from that too much, but like, I think these are fun for sure. And also the sleek fabric also makes me think like it's gonna be nice and sweat wicking for sure. I'm not sure if I would go and do like a lot of weight training with these, because I feel like this could be kind of in the way for some machines. But for sure, like, you know, just wearing them for like a walk or a hike or something, or for like, I don't know, like, you can even wear them for yoga. I mean, these were originally yoga pants, right? So yeah, and I think they're cute. I like the crosswaist added too. It gives it a little bit more of a detail, you know, and yeah, I think they're cute. And I found it, because a lot of people were like, oh my god, so flattering for the butt when you have the flares at the bottom. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't think so. But then I tried them on and I was like, okay, maybe. So yeah, definitely, like, do consider trying flare leggings, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah. All right, next up we have another crosswaist leggings, but this time it's a normal legging with a tighter leg. And these are the Patitoff pet air resistant high-waisted crossover plain 7/8 leggings in the color Desert Rose. And these ones do have side pockets, so I don't know why they call them plain, but there's the side pockets. They're not like massive, they don't go down all the way like some other leggings have. The pockets just go all the way down your leg basically. And this matches the top I showed you before. So that's the same Desert Rose color and it's the same fabric. And this fabric, for example, does feel a little bit more sleek and a little bit softer than the fabric from the flare leggings. So there's definitely like a slight difference. Although both of them are sleek, I think that this one definitely is a little bit more soft, if that makes sense. Again, got this in a medium, but I think I could have sized down to a small. We have another crosswaist here. The height of all the crosswaists that I'm going to show you is the same, at least as far as I can tell, except for the shorts, I believe. But yeah, so they're kind of, most of them are the same. On this one, we don't have a front seam, for example, though, so that's definitely different. We have no top seam again, and then in the back of the waistband, actually, we do have like 2 seams here, trying to bring in the waistband a little bit, I think, and like trying to make it a little bit more snatching and cinching in, which I do like. And then we do have 1 seam going down all the way on the side of the leg, so don't worry about that. It's just there, and it comes from the pocket, basically from the seam that from one of the seams of the pocket. You have it going all the way down. I personally don't mind too much. I think it's a little bit of a cleaner look if it doesn't have that seam, but since there's a pocket, it kind of makes sense that you do have it. And then in the back, again, maybe ever so slightly curved glute seams, and that's already it, basically. The fabric really feels like super soft and sleek, so like really, really nice. You can see it's definitely not brushed or anything. It's just really, really sleek here. And again, I do like this color. I think it's fun. I don't really have any pink leggings, believe it or not. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one. Let's see it on. All right, let's talk about these leggings. They have the crosswaist, very similar to the flare leggings. The fabric feels a little bit softer. Again, same with this one. So even though it's more of a sleek fabric, it feels a little bit different than the fabric from the flare leggings. Otherwise, we have the cross waistband here, no top seam, and we also have no front seam on these. So, you know, definitely no camel toe issues here, but I also didn't really have that with the other one. The waist is nice and high, but not too high. So it's, again, not really folding over when I bend over. It's staying there. And we do have pockets on this one. So nice and deep pockets here. We can check if my phone fits. And it does. So yeah, definitely good. We have the pockets there. I will also say with this one, again, I have a lot of space here. So I for sure could have also sized down for this one. So if you're in between, go with a smaller size because these are quite stretchy for sure. The material is like not super thick, but it's like nice and thin and breathable and very, very stretchy. And like I said, soft and sleek at the same time. The pockets are a little bit like, they're not completely straight. So you have a straight seam here and then you have like this like round seam and then it comes back up straight here. And then in the bag, we do have also some seams here on the waist and then maybe ever so slightly curved glute seams. The seams are also sitting high enough to not like cut off your glutes entirely, so that's also good. And lengthwise, of course, these are much shorter than the flare leggings because they should be. They're a little bit shorter than the 7/8, so this is kind of like, you know, borderline. If it was any shorter, I'd be like, this, that might be a little too short. So yeah, if you're a tall person, but for sure, like lengthwise, I think they're fine. And yeah, any shorter for me though wouldn't be so good. But yeah, a little bit shorter than 7/8 is kind of where, you know, I draw the line. So these are still fine. And yeah, otherwise, like, they're soft, they're sleek, like, and they're very lightweight. So I don't really feel like I'm wearing anything right now. So yeah. All right, next up, we have the exact same leggings that we just saw, but in a different fabric. So this is the Cloudful crossover leggings. Let me see it this way. So the exact same cut, the exact same seams, the exact same pockets, everything the exact same, except for the fabric. And then this way it also feels different when you wear it, of course. So this is a brushed fabric. This is definitely, when I hear the word Cloudful, this is what I'd be thinking of. It's just very soft, very brushed. I hope you can see it here. But yeah, it's really, really, really soft. And I expect this to be a little bit more body hugging than the sleek material that we've just had so far. Even though that was soft too, but like it's just soft in a different way. I got this in the color Pacific Coast, I believe. And again, in a size medium. And again, I feel like I could have sized down to a small for this one. But yeah, exact same thing. We have no front seam here, no top seam. We have the cross waist in the back. These two seams bringing in the waistband a little bit. And then again, the two side pockets, same size of the pockets. And then again, the seam coming down all the way of the leg. So it's the exact same leggings, just different, different fabric. And very different fabric. Ever so slightly curved glute seams here as well. And honestly, like, I'm usually more of a brushed fabric person, so naturally I assume that I'm gonna like these a little bit more than the other ones just because I prefer the brushed fabrics. But let's just see these on. All right, here we have the exact same leggings that we just had in the strawberry pink color, but in a very different fabric. So the fabric kind of changes the fit a little bit. I still think I could have gone for a small with these because again, super stretchy, a lot of like stretch in it, and yeah, I would still recommend to size down if you're in between. But like this brushed fabric that this is, I do prefer brushed fabrics, so it's just my preference, my personal preference for sure. And I don't know, it just makes me feel a little bit more hugged. And so, you know, I would prefer this fabric over the other one, but I like that they have like the same, basically the same leggings, and you can decide which fabric you need, like what is it, what you need. If you have a lot of pets, or if you have like very furry, very hairy pets, you probably would prefer the more sleek material because that means you can just easily brush that off and you don't have to, like, you know, walk around with cat fur all over you every day. But yeah, otherwise, like, exact same legging. They also have a lot of color options in this one. We have no front seam here, nice and high, but not too high cross waist, no top seam either. And then we have the same pocket design here. So like straight seam and then a bit more curved and then comes back up here. and it should also fit my phone, because yeah, see? So it's basically the exact same thing, just that we do have this in a brushed fabric now. I also like how this color matches this blue now, and that's why I kept it on for this one. And again, otherwise just the seam down here, a little bit shorter than 7/8 length, so also same length. And yeah, I just, like I said, I feel a little bit more tucked and a little bit more hugged with this type of fabric, but that's also just my personal preference, of course. And otherwise, I do think these are like a great cross-waist leggings because they're not folding over, like they're very comfortable. And again, same thing as what we had with the sleek fabric leggings. Seams are sitting high enough and have slightly curved glute seams as well, so they're still flattering on your glutes as well. Yeah. And of course, like with this fabric, you'd probably be able to see the sweat a little bit better because it's not as sleek, as performance-y, but like it's still super stretchy, it's super soft, super comfortable, and still kind of feels very lightweight. So can't complain about this. And yeah, I mean, I could just do whatever in these, so. And of course, since they have pockets, you can also, like, I think they're always nice. It's always nice to have pockets when you go and run some errands and stuff. And yeah, I like the bright color, and they're just, yeah, I just like these a lot. These might be my favorite from what I got this time, but we're not done yet, so. All right, next up we have a pair of shorts. So these are 7-inch biker shorts, and these are the Patitoff pet hair resistant crossover side pocket biker shorts, 7-inch. And the color is red mahogany. And I also got these in a size medium. So usually for biker shorts, I would go for a medium anyway. And I think I'm happy with that size also in these ones. And in case you're wondering how this red mahogany color compares to the rhododendron color we had, it is a little bit more muted, a little bit more brownish. So this is the rhododendron color we had before in the flare leggings, and this is the red mahogany in the shorts. So yeah, definitely a bit more brownish, a little bit more dark, a little bit more muted. These leggings are basically the exact same as the two leggings we just saw, the two crossover leggings with the pockets, just in a shorts form. So I like that they just, you know, try to like have, like, not change too much, because if people like something, then it's really, really easy to just keep it the same thing, just like make it shorter or put it in a different fabric and people are still gonna like it, right? And you also know what to expect. So that's really, really good, and I like that, I appreciate that. So again, crossover waist here. I found this one a little bit more high-waisted though than the leggings, but otherwise same. Crossover waist, no front seam on these ones either. And then in the back, again, these two seams kind of bringing the waistband a little bit. The only difference, so we had no top seam on either of the leggings. And in the back, we have a top seam, but only in this later, like this back part here. So only there we do have a top seam. And I was trying to figure out if it was because of a pocket or something, but there's no pocket. So I don't know. It's just there, but really just like in the back here and between these two seams basically. So we have the top seam. And we again have like ever so slightly curved glute seams here in the back, and also the side pockets again. The side pockets seem to be the exact same size, so it works out even though the shorts are definitely shorter than the leggings. But I mean, the pockets were like super large to begin with. My phone fit, and you know, that's all you need basically. Fabric wise, these are as soft and as sleek as the pink crossover leggings, because remember, this is also the pet hair resistant, like more sleek material, so you can just brush the pet hair right off basically in case you get some on. And yeah, these are a 7-inch length. I usually prefer my shorts to be like more of a 5 to 6 inch, but like the extra inch is not gonna hurt. You know, just make sure they're not like going to ride up too much. And we do have seams here at the bottom, but like they don't seem to be like super like tight or cutting in or anything, so that's also promising. Yeah, let's just see these on. All right, let's talk about these shorts. So just the same as with the leggings, we do have pockets on these shorts, and also the cross waist. And the cross waist is the exact same again in terms of how high it is. It's not too high, but it's also not gonna fold or roll over when I bend, so that's really nice. We have no front seam here, and then for the most part we have no top seam. So there's no top seam all the way around here, but then in the back here, oops, we get a little bit of a top seam just for this small part here. So you can see there's a little bit of seams here in the back of the waist as well to kind of cinch in that waist a little bit. And I also think that it's helping. And for sure, from what I've tried on today so far, I've gotten mediums in all the bottoms, but these seem a little bit tighter than all the other full length bottoms I've tried on. So it's not too tight or anything. I'm happy with the medium for the shorts here. I also don't think they cut into my thighs too much, a tiny bit, but I don't really feel it. And they're actually also a good length. So I tried yesterday a little bit of like running in the spot and stuff, and they weren't really riding up at all. So that's a plus. Like I was doing squats and just jumps and things, and like it was all good. It stayed in place. The pockets are also the same as what we saw on the leggings so far. So we have like the straight seam and then curved and then up. Let's just check if they're, as big as the other ones, but yes, they fit my phone fully. And then in the back, you can also see, again, same kind of seams, a little bit curved here. Seams are high enough. And yeah, this material is, again, a little bit more sleek, a little bit more soft. So maybe like the pink leggings that I showed you before, kind of like that. And it's gonna be a little bit more sweat wicking again. And yeah, I think these are just a great pair of like mid-length shorts basically, and no complaints. Alright, last but not least, we do have a pair of joggers. This is again from the Cloudful series. So these are the Cloudful Air high-waisted drawstring side pocket plain full-length joggers. This is the color Legion Blue. And again, in case you're wondering how this compares to the Pacific Coast Blue that I showed you before in the leggings, this is the Pacific Coast one. It's a little bit more bright and a little bit darker maybe. And this is the Legion Blue that I have in the joggers here. These are more of a tighter fitting jogger, and the material is not like the blue leggings, but it's more sleek. It's still very, very soft, very cool to the touch, very sleek, and it seems very, very sweat wicking. So I do believe this is a pair of joggers you could definitely wear for a workout. So this is not like, I'm not sure if I would wear these for like chilling at home on the couch because of the material they are, but I would definitely be able to wear these to the gym and just work out in them and sweat in them. And I think that'll be fine. I got these in a medium again. They're nice and high-waisted. We do have the drawstring here, so you can, tighten the waist a little bit, adjust it to what you need. We do have a front seam. There we go. And in the back, we do have curved glute seams, so you still get that like little glute accentuation. We do have pockets here, 2 bigger pockets. You can put stuff in. And then we also do have some cuffs at the bottom here. And all of this fabric is like super stretchy, feels really like the more sleek Patitoff fabric, like with the sleekness, the softness. So I would assume this is also still like kind of more pet hair resistant if that's really what you're after, because of how sleek it is. Like I don't think it's brushed at all. So yeah, really don't know why it's Cloudful, basically. I mean, it's soft, no doubt, but the blue leggings were definitely what I would expect from Cloudful, with like that brushness, that really like big softness from like just the fabric, whereas this is a little bit more sleek. So yeah, like I said, definitely good for like a workout. I'm assuming they'd be really, really sweat wicking, quick drying and all that. So if you're looking for something like that, I think these could be really good. And let's just see them on. Alright, here we have the joggers, and I got these in the light blue, and we do have a drawstring, and then on this color the drawstring is white. If we didn't have this drawstring, I'd have a lot of space up here again, but thanks to the drawstring, I can just regulate how much space I want up here, which is really nice. And it's also like a normal drawstring. It's not an elastic one or anything. When they're elastic, it's like super hard to actually tie it tight. But this way it's like just nice and tight. Now I don't, you know, there's not too much space anymore because I tied it here. It's really nice. And the fabric of these joggers is the exact same as the fabric that we saw on the shorts and the pink leggings. So for sure a workout jogger, because you have this like performance-y, like sweat wicking material, and like it's sleek and soft and comfy. But yeah, for sure you can work out in these. So they're not like the type of like fleecy, like warm joggers. I mean, they're still warm, don't get me wrong, but like they're definitely a material that would be sweat wicking and good for a workout. We have the deep pockets here, and then I just realized that now that I put these on, we have a zipper pocket here as well. So the pocket in a pocket basically. So you can like keep your, like, I don't know, coins or your card or your keys, anything you need to really keep safe, you can keep that in the zipper pocket here. And then the rest of the stuff can just go into the normal side pockets. And the zipper is also like kind of more inconspicuous, you know, it's not really super obvious. That's why I didn't actually see it until now. But we only have the zipper pocket on this one side, not on the other one as well. So big normal pockets on both sides, but then the zipper pocket just on one. They're nice and high-waisted, as you can see. We do have some glute seams as well, so still trying to flatter the glutes here with like slightly curved seams, and they're also sitting nice and high to not cut off your glutes here. So that's also good. And then we do have the cuffs here at the bottom. For me, it's a 7/8 length, but you could theoretically pull them a little bit longer if you pulled the fabric a little bit more down. And I do have a lot of, like, a bit more space up here, like it's a bit more baggy here for the jogger feel, but then around my legs, it's a bit more tight. The cuffs are not tight at all. There's a little bit more extra space. So all in all, very comfy, and yeah, you could wear them for a workout for sure, but you could also just wear them like this. Like you would normally wear your joggers, I don't know. And also, I mean, if you're not a legging fan, but you like to work out in joggers, then these would also be perfect, of course. And they had so many colors for these, so yeah. I do like this light blue for sure. And I also do like that you can really regulate the waist with the drawstring here. And the zipper pocket, so yeah. Alright, it's conclusion time. My favorite pieces might be the blue crossover Cloudful leggings. I really, really love the feel of them. I think I might have to try these in a size small to see, you know, if it's a little bit more hugging. Keep in mind, I also do like my leggings to be compressive, and I didn't really get that much compression from this, which makes sense, you know, because I did size up and I'm in between sizes. So yeah. But otherwise, like, I do like all the tops. The white one was a little bit with the fit. It was a little bit tighter in a lot of areas, whereas the other ones like were all like super cute. Like, I mean, the white one was also cute, but the other ones fit like really nicely. So yeah, definitely. I mean, if I had to pick a favorite top, I think I would probably pick the I don't know, I couldn't. I like both of the pink ones equally. So the flamingo and the desert rose one. I really like those. I think they're super cute, and I mean, all of the tops that I had basically you could wear for lifestyle and for workout. I think none of them were like super like high intense like HIIT workout kind of. So yeah, not 100% sure about that, but like for sure with when it comes to the bottoms, I'm like super like flashed by the fact that I like the flare leggings so much. So I might have to try a few more of those to see you know what the deal is, if I do like them or not. I mean, I know they've been coming back for a while now. I just haven't really, you know, bothered or like dared to try them on, I guess. It's the same with me and like skinny jeans. I like skinny jeans and I don't really try on anything else. So yeah, I think it might be the same. But yeah, I do like the blue leggings a lot, and I liked how they felt, and I also liked how they looked. So yeah, I might look a bit more into those. I definitely like those a lot. I will also say the shorts, I'm always surprised. I've tried on a few of their like more tight fitting fitting like biker shorts, and they were all really, really good for thick thighs. So like I have no complaints with those. With the flowy shorts I had a little bit of trouble. But like with all their like more biker shorts, like tighter fitting shorts, they were all really, really good, never really cut in at all, and stayed put. So I'm like really, really surprised with that as well. So I do like those too. So yeah, I'm grateful. I got to try a lot more new things, and yeah, definitely check out those crosswaist leggings if you're looking for some with pockets, especially because the fabric is just like so soft and just cozy, and the Cloudful is definitely like a promise there, and they didn't promise too much basically. So yes, I don't know, like there's definitely like with some of the sleek materials, I'm not like it's just not my thing. So you know, and I also don't care if I get pet hair stuck to me or not. It's just what it is. So yeah, I'm more of a brushed fabric person, but I do like it on the tops for sure. Yeah. Anyway, you guys can let me know what your favorite items were, or like if you like my combinations of outfits. Basically, I know the shorts with the flamingo color top are maybe a little bit interesting, but yeah, you can let me know what you thought. And otherwise, I mean, again, I have this code that you can use, Tails20, if you do want to check out their store. I would get a small commission, I believe, if you use that code. But otherwise, I mean, thank you so much for watching this video. That's like basically the main thing. I just want you to enjoy my videos, and like I said, I'm trying to be like still very honest, even though I do get items sent to me sometimes. And yes, of course, I don't, you know, want to like sacrifice my honesty for that. So I hope you realize that this was still very honest from me. And I've said this word now so many times, you know, this might seem suspicious at this point. Anyway, yeah, if you have any like questions, any suggestions, any feedback on this video, just let me know down in the comments below. You can also follow me on Instagram here, and you can also DM me there, but I'm way more likely to see a comment here on YouTube. It's just easier than to dive through all the DMs, basically. So yeah, if you've messaged me on Instagram and I haven't seen it yet and haven't replied within like a day or two, just try your luck here in the comments, and I'm usually replying within like a day or two. Yes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. I know this one was a little bit longer again, but that's just how I do things. So if you're new here, I know that you don't know that yet, but like if you've watched some of my videos, you know, and you're probably surprised to see like some of my shorter videos and are like, what's wrong with you today? So yeah, I do like to talk a lot, and I hope you appreciate that. I'm just trying to give you all the details that I can, basically, and that's just what I'm about, kind of, you know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I already said that, I know, and yeah, I'm glad to have you here, and I will see you next time. Bye!